To make weight categories in combat sports like Judo, many athletes will drop a lot of weight prior to competition by restricting food and drink. Health issues aside, can this affect actual performance by impairing things like balance and reaction time? In today's episode, we'll explore a study where Judo athletes either kept their normal body weight, progressively dropped a small amount over a week, or rapidly dropped weight by more than 3% over 1 to 2 days. They were then tested for strength, standing balance, and reaction time. To maintain fair and safe competition, combat sports are divided into not just sex but also weight categories. This leads to a common practice of dropping weight in order to compete at a lighter category than your typical weight, with the theory that you can still maintain your strength, power, and endurance. Sometimes this can be taken to extremes of dropping as much as 5 to 10% of body weight over a few days through restricting food and water, along with sweating in a sauna, and this has sometimes led to tragic deaths. To discourage this, many sports now time their weigh-ins to just before competition so that athletes can't cut weight extremely and then regain it again before fighting. The majority of research suggests that moderate dehydration negatively affects aerobic athletes like runners. But what about combat athletes relying on power, balance, and reaction time? A Spanish research group tested this idea with 38 national and international level male and female judo athletes separated into 3 experimental groups. A control group kept their normal body weight over the course of a week. A progressive weight loss, or PWL group, slightly restricted their food and drink intake over the course of the week, targeting a 3% drop in body weight. Finally, a rapid weight loss, or RWL group, severely restricted food and drink intake over 1 to 2 days, targeting a drop in body weight of over 3%. Before and after this week, all groups performed a standing balance test where they stood as still as possible with eyes open or eyes closed, and the amount of forward and side-to-side sway was measured. A reaction time test had them tap their dominant foot onto a board as rapidly as possible at a signal. For strength, hand grip, and a dynamic arm pull test were performed. What were the results? With all tests, no differences were found before and after either the control or PWL week. Also, the PWL performance was just as good as the control group, suggesting that progressive mild weight loss did not impair performance. After rapid weight loss, however, some measures of eyes open standing balance were worse, and all measures of eyes closed balance were worse. Reaction time was also slower after rapid weight loss. With strength, no impairment was seen after RWL. What might we learn from this study? Overall, the main applied sports message is that rapid weight loss of more than 3% in less than 2 days can impair important contributors to success in combat sports. This fits with the American College of Sports Medicine's 2007 position stand recommending that athletes drink enough to maintain their body weight within 2% of normal for optimal performance. This study adds to this guideline by going beyond the typical measures like heart rate, core temperature, or aerobic performance to measures of less studied areas like balance and motor control. For weight category athletes then, the potential for impaired performance can outweigh any benefits from competing in a category far below your normal weight. If you do need to drop some weight, don't do it on a crash diet and instead gradually reduce weight over a longer period of time. Hopefully, this video leaves you thirsty for more from the fascinating world of environmental physiology. I'm Professor Stephen Chung, and I run the Environmental Ergonomics Lab in the Department of Kinesiology at Brock University. We post new videos on different topics in environmental physiology every Wednesday. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.